Welcome to Two Birds, One Show on the BGSE Network at 10 p.m. Eastern every Thursday night. We are DeeTer and RicT, and we talk about Philly sports and craft beer.
Hey, how's it going out there? It's Two Birds, One Show. I'm DeeTer. That's Ricky. We talk about Philly sports and craft beer every night, Thursday night, 10 p.m. on the BGSE Network. Well, let's start out with some beers. What you got tonight there, Ricky?
So, and in honor of it being Star Wars week, also happy birthday to you, dude. I know your birthday's on Star Wars Day.
Thank you.
I'm going with this from RAR Brewing called Swamp Planet. And as you can see, there's like a little depiction of Yoda there.
That's cool.
Because he's on,
man.
He was on Dagobah, which is like a swamp planet.
Right.
And and you know, I'm a huge Star Wars geek. I've been a huge fan since I was a little boy. Right. And see that it's beautiful looking beer.
Yeah, man, it's a nice looking beer. Damn.
RAR is right now at the top of the food chain as far as hazy IPAs go. I don't know what happened down there, but their haze game is on the umpteenth level.
Nice.
Yeah, and boy, that beer smells nice.
Nice. Got a couple comments here. We got Primetime Steve. Great. What's up?
Yo.
Got Greg here. Howdy, y'all.
Yo. What up, Greg?
And then I got Nicole. Hey, gentlemen. Hey,
what up, sis? Shout out to Speedy Recovery, Nicole. She injured her hand really bad. So I think has to go get surgery and stuff. So Speedy Recovery. Much love. Get well soon, kid.
Shit. So how's that beer?
It's fantastic. It's fucking phenomenal. It's a tits level beer, and you know tits is the highest compliment I can pay. It's tits level. It's absolutely phenomenal. And also I'm also have a Airborne. It's my first time trying this kind. A Yuzu Citrus.
Okay.
It's along the lines of like a Delta 9.
All right.
So it's like
HC seltzer. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, all right. Well, I'll go with a Mas Fuego tone.
Nice. I just brought a keg of that in.
I was just there over the weekend. The guys at South Jersey Fermentation Club. Nice. They had their beer festival there. It was really good too, man. A lot of good beers. Yeah, nice. It was pretty sweet. $20. You can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Dude, there's probably like 18 tents set up that are like home brewers. And nice. Like I said, man, pretty good shit. And the end of the event, like a few of them have been like collaborating their stouts in a barrel and stuff, and they bottled it up. Oh man, it's pretty good stuff. But yeah, we got there early. I guess around 11 o'clock. It started at 10. When we got there at 11, and we stayed till about like 1:30. We took off pretty early, but we had a good amount. And then awesome. We went to Kid Rips. We went to Kid Rips because they had a bunch of taco specials and such, and it was pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, they had a double nickel. What's it? Nocturnal stout or whatever, and it was a cafe churro type, dude. It was really good. If you see that beer, man, oh my god, get that beer in, dude. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, I speaking of which, I talked to shout out to Steve, Al's uncle Steve. He was in the other day. He was telling me he was hanging out with you last week. Well, then you're feeling nice. So.
Yeah, it was a little bit much. That was a little bit much.
Yeah,
it was a long day. I got a comment here. Hey guys, hey DeeTer. Sue wants to know how's the Koi George. The Kois are good. Yep. They're
nice.
They're
I shocked Sue's awake. They were at the joint today hanging out. Well done, Sue. Proud of you.
Yeah. Steve, man. He's got some good stuff, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Beer wise and such. Yeah.
He was telling me. Yeah, them things are no joke, dude.
Killer, dude.
Well.
But yeah, Oh shit, 7-5 now, man.
Yeah, yep.
Really?
Phillies took the lead. They were down 5-1 in this game. They stormed back, sent it to extra innings. Now they're up 7-5. Let's go get the last 3 outs and sweep this team.
Nice. I think my buddy Gabe is on. I don't know. Yeah, there he is. Let's bring him up.
Oh,
hey, Gabe.
Yo.
Networking event.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I mean, I don't own the business, but they provided free sandwiches, and now I'm just walking around this high-ass building I'm in. So what's going on, boys? Hey.
Cheers.
SummerSlam, buddy. SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, are you coming up? You coming to New Jersey for it, or?
If you're serious, do not play. We can get to a hotel room 2 hours up north, Ricky. Me and Turkey will drive. You could be passed out in the back smoking. It's cool.
Dude, I went to too many events this summer, man. Like, I've been to I've probably 6 wrestling events in 3 years, man. SummerSlam would be a lot of money if we go up there and get a hotel in New York or something, because that's like North Jersey, man. That's
like.
Hey, we got. Let's see. I got a couple more comments here. Let's Jeff say. It's nice to have some great talent on the Phillies game, both on the field and in the crowd. he was saying the chick in the front row behind the home plate. Oh my god, dude. Knockout. Oh, it's funny. So you drinking any beers there, Gabe, or what do you got going on, bud?
Right now they didn't have any beer over here. I drank most of it. They had the Aloha thing, was not bad. I think probably next when I get time, Ricky, I'll send you that beer that tastes like a peanut butter cup.
Okay.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Also, we could always do Summer Survivor Series in San Diego. Hey, who's your wrestler, though? I'm telling you right now, dude. I'm all about the WrestleMania was fire, dude. With them freaking the women's championship was awesome.
Yeah, dude. Sky. She kills it, dude.
Shit.
But my boy is Dirty Dom, man. Dominic Mysterio. He's got the U.S. belt right now, I think, right? Yeah.
It's Intercontinental, though.
It's an Intercontinental. That's what he's got.
I'm telling you right now, though, there's going to be a crazy brewing storyline. The Dangerous Alliance with Paul Heyman, freaking Braun Breaker, and freaking Seth Rollins.
Yeah, it's good, dude. It's turning out to be pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I'm starting to like freaking Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, Jacob Fatu is a good wrestler also.
But I'm telling you right now, the guy who's going to make wrestling great again, Joe Hendry. You just have to say his name. That song is catchy, dude.
It is. It's cheesy as hell.
Say his name now. He'll appear. I bought a t-shirt.
So did you watch the draft? Are you into the draft? I know your football team is no longer in San Diego. So what are you doing now these days on football?
Actually, I got to see my cousin Gabriel get drafted by the Browns before Shedeur Sanders, so that was pretty funny.
Oh, that's your cousin, the quarterback from Oregon?
Fuck no, he's not. He's Hawaiian, dude.
Oh, I thought you said it was your cousin. Oh.
He just has my last name. That's all.
Oh, he does? Oh, that's cool.
So I'm just excited for wrestling, though. I've been watching more wrestling. It's more entertaining than fucking basketball. My Clippers got eliminated because James Harden says, you know what, I want to play basketball in Game 7. The important one before you get eliminated.
That happened the same thing in Philly. That's his MO.
I was like, I don't want to play basketball. It's just too much.
Blocks out of work.
Play a little D would be nice.
Nah, he don't do D. Harden does not do D.
No fucking shit.
Yeah, it's rough right now. You know what I mean? You got the NBA playoffs and then hockey playoffs, but neither Philly teams are in them. And then
I think Philly could get probably 2 more. This team could probably get 2 more Super Bowls.
Yeah, at least, probably more. Probably like 3 over the next 7. What do you guys think?
The biggest implosion I want to see is when George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb fight, because that's going to happen.
That's going to implode like a motherfucker on Dallas. They love bringing in them low character guys, man. And he's going to demand a contract for the years out, and that thing's going to blow up in their fucking face.
I know, it's gonna be great.
Why they make that move, man? I didn't really understand like why the hell they
Dallas.
It's Jerry Jones.
It's crazy, dude.
What do you guys think of the NBA playoffs? You saw what happened with the Cleveland series and the Boston series. What do you guys think of all that?
I think it's because I don't know. I think the Knicks were not a bad team, and I think Cleveland just got complacent.
Good analysis, actually, dude. Well said. What about you, DeeTer?
And then freaking Oklahoma City's just too young, and the Golden State is just experienced. Playoff Curry knows what he's doing.
He's hurt now,
Jimmy
though.
Butler.
He's hurt though. Curry's hurt.
Yeah,
he left that game early. What, a hammy?
How are the Flyers doing?
Yeah, I'll tell you how the Flyers doing. There was three to four really head coaches that were going to hit the market that they really should have gotten to help turn around things. One being Berube. You shit the bed. Danny Briere has no fucking balls to fire Torts on time. He's now got the Maple Leafs doing really well in the playoffs. They'll probably end up winning the cup. Then you had the chance to get Montgomery, the head coach from Boston, who they let go during the season. One of the winningest coaches in the last 4 years. Nope, shit the bed, missed that. Then they had the chance to go get Mike Sullivan, who parted ways with Pittsburgh, two-time cup-winning coach, developed a great fucking culture there. Nope, shit the bed. He went to the division rival Rangers. Oh, Joe Quenneville, cup-winning coach, one of the greatest coaches in the NHL. No, he just signed with Anaheim there. Dude, Danny Briere just sits on his fucking hands until he has no choices left. He has no balls to make a fucking decision, so he sits on his hands until the decision's made for him. Him and Jonesy, you're next. You guys are going in 3 years. You guys are terrible. You're the same Flyers, piss-poor front office moves that have hampered them for 50 years. That's how I feel.
You know, Ricky, there was always minor league hockey. One, the drinks are cheap.
True that. Now that was a Ricky rant. What?
Yeah.
But $3 for a dog. Bad.
You know who I like? You know who I'm gonna start watching is the Utah Mammoth, dude. I love their jerseys with the Mammoth emblem on them. That's fucking dope.
Oh, I do like that. That is pretty fire.
Utah
Mammoth. Them, DeeTer?
No, who's that?
The hockey team from Utah that started this year.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know there was a hockey team in Utah, did you?
No, I know it was called Utah Hockey, right? I didn't know they changed it to
almost like what the Redskins did for a year or two, where they were just in Washington. So Utah was doing that, but they finally got a name today, or yesterday, and went with the Mammoth, and their emblem's fucking dope, dude. It's so cool, man. Yeah, them and the Kraken, dude. They're coming out good. Dude, I'm gonna start being a fan of some of these teams, and the Vancouver Canucks.
I always like Canadian teams, though.
I do too. I like Canadians. They're just pleasant people.
But anyways, if the Sixers are not good, the WNBA might be another thing to watch.
I think Philly just got a team, didn't they?
I don't
know. I'm going to say this.
Tampa scored 7-6 right now.
7-6?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. I don't think it's as bad for the Sixers. Did I miss the comment? Sorry.
Strom with the save. Shit. Okay. 7-6 final. Okay.
Nice.
There we go. Awesome. Thanks, Greg. Thanks for the updates.
Oh, because I still have it on the radio. Maybe the radio's on a delay.
Yeah, I know.
Right now. Is it a final?
That's what Greg said. I know, like when I watch it and Jeff watches it, his speed's faster. He's always like a little bit before mine. So,
okay.
Yeah, the Phillies are in extra innings. It's the 10th inning. So
yeah, I'm still listening to it right now. I hope it's a final. I hope Greg's right about that. The Phillies won. Thanks, Greg. Nice. Oh, sweet baby.
Tampa Bay. Oh man!
Shout out my buddy Philly Stifle, who STT Network does trending AM. How about them fighting Phils, baby? How about them fighting Phils? Nice. Just win, baby. Just win, baby.
My buddy Tom Shopcom that comes in on here from New York. He put $60 on Phillies today, so he won.
Nice.
So I know you were asking me a second ago about the Sixers. I will say this, and I won't make it long-winded because I don't want to talk too much. But they're not as in as bad a shape as people think. This season sucked because there was a lot of injuries. But let's not forget, prior to this season, this is a 50-win team for like 7 straight years. And injuries. If Embiid and George come back healthy, Jared McCain's a young stud guard. So is Tyrese Maxey. It's not as big. They're not the Flyers. I'll tell you that. They're not the fucking Flyers. So.
I mean, I think he's play at least 45 games. I think he'd be all right.
Birds. Listen, I think they're a playoff team next year. I really do. I think the Sixers just had a injury plague season. Flush that one, chalk it up to just an injury season, and get back after next year. Listen, Embiid's older, but he's not 49. You know what I mean? He's like 32 or 31.
Yeah, Embiid out most of the season. You had George out most of the season. Like Maxey, right? Oh, the rookie that we just
and Jared McCain, who was on his way to a rookie of the year. The Sixers aren't as bad. People bury this team. They're not in that bad a shape. I bet you the Sixers are a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference playoffs come next year. Mark it down here, videotape it, put it on VHS because I know it's still a big thing.
VHS.
Betamax.
So for the NBA playoffs, what do you have the leads? I guess the Knicks lead the Celtics, right?
2-0, yeah, and Indiana 2-0 on Cleveland. Now, the reason I say that's crazy is because the people were expecting Boston to be playing Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals for the right to go to the finals. They were so great all year.
It might be a freaking the Knicks and the Pacers.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Shout out my buddy Bill, who's a big Knicks fan. And he hates the Pacers because all the years with Reggie Miller and the Knicks. And I said that might just end up being your Eastern Conference Finals.
So I mean,
this beer's going down pretty damn good, dude. Mas Fuego.
What are you drinking, by the way? I don't think you told us.
Mas Fuego, Tailwood.
Oh, that's right, Mas Fuego. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
my bad. I forgot.
And thanks to Ant that came to the beer festival. Man, he brought a Dewey Brewery, where are you down in Delaware? Dewey,
right?
He brought a can of that, a Mosaic beer, which I love. I love Mosaic. So he was like cracking beers at the beer festival. I was like, "Yo, man, what are you bringing? Sand to the beach?" You know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
shout out to Ant, man, cool Pete.
Oh man, it was a good time to hang out with the Autobahn crew and all that stuff, man. They're always good guys. Oh, and John won the event. I forgot about that.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Congrats to John, man. You've had him on the show a couple times, man. Seems like a really awesome dude, man.
Yeah, I gotta get hit back on here too, man. He's cool shit.
He's an amazing brewer.
Yeah, he always wins awards and stuff.
Yeah, man, I feel like he's always winning.
Awesome view.
I know I'm on the 4th floor.
Oh, show that again.
Yeah, man. God,
that's dude,
sweet, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
Shit.
Where are you in San Diego?
Yeah, it's the tallest building I've been into.
Nice.
I thought it was my buddy's birthday because he just turned 60. So I'm like, here, find out this is a networking event.
That's dope, dude.
So
now you just came back from a trip, right? You were down South America or something?
Oh yeah, I was down in Peru, dude. Machu Picchu, y'all try to shoot. It's crazy. Shit's cheap.
Did you go see the Nazca lines while you were down there?
Yeah. Yeah, of course I saw the alien drawings.
Nice.
I went to Machu Picchu.
He knows what I'm talking about.
And I had nice pictures of like the temples and stuff like that that look pretty cool, man.
And then I saw a real penguin in real life, not in the zoo. So that was pretty cool. And then
that's awesome.
After that, I saw Machu Picchu, and then that shit's cheap. And then I ate a guinea pig, which is pretty cool.
Really?
Guinea pig?
Yeah, you can eat them. They're not bad. It's just like crap.
Tastes like
so
chicken?
much little food. Pretty much. Shit, but dude. You ever had neck bone meat on that one? It's just like how you eat a guinea pig. It's like dark meat. You'll like it. It's not bad.
What was the comment on there? I didn't see it.
Greg said that view is phenomenal.
It really is, man. That's fucking dope.
Pretty sharp. So, have you been to Japan lately? Had you go to Japan for work or anything? Or
I'm going to Japan probably this month to go climb Mount Fuji for my 50th. So I'll go swing some beers for y'all.
Nice.
Living your best life, cuz.
Yeah, man, that dude travels all over the place, man.
Good for you, man.
Badass.
I don't have a football team that's won a Super Bowl recently, so I gotta live my best life. I don't have a football team. They left.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. He was such a big Chargers fan on the ship. He'd always be rocking the Chargers gear and such, and then to have them go to LA, dude. Damn, that sucks, dude.
And you know what sucks is they just hired Harbaugh, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a huge Harbaugh fan, I'm a huge Michigan fan. He's going to have them in the Super Bowl within the next 3 years.
But so right now, I'm banking on freaking our run with the Padres, who happen to have the second best league record.
It's a good team.
It's a good team, yeah, man. Yeah,
it's a good team. It's a really good team.
So we'll see. Other than that, my goals are doing okay. They're doing swell. So
your goals?
San Diego's doing way better than I expected for an expansion team. So
he should adopt the Utah Mammoth as your hockey team. If I was that close to him, I would.
I don't know. The closest team I got is the Ducks.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
who, by the way, just hired Joel Quenneville today, one of the best coaches in the NHL history. Dan Briere dropped another one, jerk off. Get this guy the fuck out of here. He's a horrible GM.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's what's going on with me. I've been traveling. We'll figure out if we're going to do WrestleMania. We got to do something fun. Maybe I'll just go to the good old vet. And if we all get in trouble, hopefully Ricky knows the judge when we get put on trial over the stadium.
My days of getting in trouble are long gone, sir. I'm a homebody, stay-at-home dad.
Something new, Ricky.
Nah, I love the life I have.
I know.
Yeah, I did. I just been to I think SmackDown was in Philly not too long ago, and then I go to AEW events when they're around. So I'm kind of like a little wrestled out, man, because we were like on the fucking ground level at AEW, me and Bobby, and like we had a picture behind us was the ladder of like when Swerve Strickland and Moxley wrestling. So that's how like close we were, man. It was cool as hell. Yeah, they weren't cheap.
I wish the storylines should be better in AEW because I am not feeling the Dark Riders one.
Yeah, but the rest is so much better, dude. The rest is 10 times better in AEW than WWE.
Women's wrestling is better than WWE. I mean, WWE's women's wrestling is awesome. Hollywood.
And dare I say, I know people aren't going to agree with this, but I think women's basketball is better than men. What the men's games become. Women's basketball anymore, you're seeing the pure game. I mean, you know what I mean? It just, if you love the game just for the game and not all the theatrics, women
basketball, yes, I agree.
That's
with you.
Pure basketball, man. And you know me, I'm pro woman anything, dude, man. Keep pumping the WNBA up, keep making it bigger, man. And you know, it's a better game. It's a pure game.
Yeah, I mean, it's more fundamental basketball. I agree with you. I just wish if they lowered it so girls could dunk, it'd be awesome.
Well, there's some that can dunk.
Yeah, but Britt. I'll tell you right now, that Granite girl, the only reason why she's good is because she's 6'9".
Well, no, I know, and I think Lisa Leslie used to. I know it's, but you know what though, I would like to see more dunks. You know, but the thing I love about it is you still see the game getting funneled underneath. You know, working it inside out, getting the low blocks. You know, work for a hard 2 points as opposed to throwing up 75 threes in a game. This is becoming like a video game in the NBA. I love it and don't like it all at the same time. It's just I don't know. It's 3 and no D is all it is.
Because I was watching a basketball game, I was just like, the Knicks were up by 12 points. I'm like, dude, why are you jacking threes? Just play freaking fundamental, bring it in, drive it to the hole.
Right. Run the football, as you would say in the NFL term. You know,
stop jacking threes.
Seriously,
that's the equivalent of going to a football game and seeing Philly just kick nothing but freaking field goals.
Well, that's like having a big lead like Atlanta did in that one Super Bowl against New England. And instead of running the ball and running out the clock, they kept throwing it. The NBA is the same thing. You got a big lead, man. Work that ball underneath and take the clock down to 3 seconds every time, man. Instead of hoisting up 75 3-pointers.
We got a comment here. Jeff says the players are killing the NBA, and the league is allowing it. And
I think a lockout is looming. I don't. The next labor agreement coming up, they're going to lock the fucking players out. It's out of control. The game is broken. The game is broken in the NBA. Figure out. Look, there's still guys alive, Michael Jordans, and a lot of these that Larry Bird that were around for the '90s and '80s game. Bring them in and say, how do we bring that game back? Because that's when it flourished, and the ratings flourished, and it was the greatest basketball you've ever seen. And something happened along the way, and they broke the fucking thing. Get the guys who are still alive and find out how to fix it.
Simple. Find a white boy who could talk just as much shit now like Larry Bird and back it up.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, but that's what I'm saying. That's
but
the
Larry
three.
Bird was a shit talker, and he
Right, but I'm saying the game in the 80s and 90s was a better game. I mean, you had to earn it. You had to earn a foul back then. You know, you weren't shooting 96 3-pointers a game, and the drama was real because people are banging. You know, the dude, Bulls and the bad boy Pistons.
Knicks and Bulls.
You had Ewing,
Bulls,
you had Larry
Knicks
Johnson,
Shaquille.
Shaq. Trying to fight everybody.
Shaquan.
Oh damn! But yeah, dude, you had bigger guys back then, man. Like you don't have these big guys nowadays. You know what I mean?
I mean, you got Joel and Jokic.
Yeah, but they're shoot a three. And
they're like
exactly. That's my point. Everybody's shooting threes now. Nobody's putting in the work, taking it down, you know, to the weight room.
There's no true center. And Joel Embiid is the guy that if me and you were in the freaking courtyards up in freaking Philly, we found them. We probably pick him up for pickup basketball. He don't look like a basket. He don't look like he played in the NBA. We'd be picking him up for pickup basketball. Us four, tearing it up. Me and Turkey shooting threes while Ricky and Joker just be banging in the middle. Because I'm 5'7", so you know I'm not tall.
Fear number 2, Icarus, Power Juicer,
nice.
Zaka.
You like the abs at the hop? How do you feel about it?
Ricky, when's your birthday?
July.
Is it hot as balls in Philly? Because I can't go there when it's hot as balls.
Yeah.
Yes,
all right, we're gonna have to go. We're going to Turkey's birthday. That's in the spring. I know that's not some. I'm hoping.
That was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, how's weather there? Either way, we should come down there. I should come down there. We should come down there for the show.
You should.
He came to visit me before, man. When you're
where'd you take him? Where'd you take him?
I don't even know, man. That was so
Nippers?
long ago,
Where can we do the show at?
Probably like Nippers or something.
Where's a good bar we could do the show at?
Well, I know a bar. I know a bar in Turnersville that has a good tap list.
Would they let us do the show there?
Oh, of course they would. We've actually been invited to do the podcast there, but DeeTer said he didn't have the equipment.
It's tough because like you at a bar, you won't be able to hear us, man. Because the bar is gonna be, and then you gotta use like their Wi-Fi signal or something like that. Like I don't know, man.
I have our Wi-Fi password there.
We can get portable Wi-Fi. Either way, we'll find a place. We can either do it from there, or we can do it from backyard at Turks, and then we'll have a. And then, of course, we'll pick up people with Turkey's Tut-Tut. We remember that business plan we had with your Tut-Tut business?
The Turkey Tut-Tut.
We'll pick up people.
In the Philippines, they had this like little bike with the cart.
Turkey's Tut-Tut is freaking take off.
Oh, my God.
You get a bust-ass truck, put some chairs right there, and pick up random people that we know around Philly. And then we'll have Turkey's Backyard Podcast.
Yeah. No, that'd be so great.
That'd be a great time.
The Tut-Tut, I'm not sure, though. We might get closed down.
Yeah. I don't think that's legal in the U.S., dude. That's like a total Philippine thing, dude, or Thailand, dude. Just, hey, we're just going to put some seats in the back of the truck and drive around. Yeah, that'll work.
I think it'd be legit. And we can always do like the Philippines, get that motorcycle with a sidecar.
Yeah.
As long as you give him a helmet, I think
fucking crazy. Dude, this shit was so crazy over there, man. It was nuts. It was just bonkers, man. And whatever they could do to make money, they could like carry people around, man. They didn't care.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember in Singapore, they had the little rickshaws and everything. We were so fucking bagged up and just hop in a rickshaw and be like, yeah, just go to the next bar. And they'd be just like running us around. And oh my God, dude. Asia's crazy, dude. It is just fucking crazy.
It is funny. It's the only place that our buddy Chris almost got a tattoo. He thought he was getting a fake tattoo, but the guy had the machine.
Oh, man.
Hey, Rick, if you were with us in Thailand, you probably would have ended up getting a tattoo on the beach. Probably on accident because we thought it was a fake tattoo.
That's scary.
Oh. The power juicer from Icarus, very good. Very sweet. A lot of like fruity notes to it. It says oats, man, nice. But
I wanted to ask you, you said it's an Asuka edition. What do you think of that hop?
Very fruity, and it's always been like that.
Like a tropical fruit?
Yeah, like a tropical fruit. I remember, what was it? Hop Ranch or something like that used to use it, and that was always a pretty good beer. Who did Hop Ranch?
Victory. Right? That was a great beer. That was the precursors of what we're drinking now. That was the almost New England IPA.
Yeah, they had the Hop Ranch, and then they had Dirt Wolf, right?
They had Dirt Wolf, and they also had Hop Wallop.
Hop Wallop.
Yeah, they had a really good fucking series. Listen, they were at
Victory too much anymore, man.
Not as much now around here, but for a while that was big, man, and that was the precursor to what we're drinking now. That was in between like West Coast style and New England style. It was like morphing was still in that stage where it wasn't quite there yet. That was great shit, dude. I loved those beers.
Yeah.
I searched them out.
I remember a Hop Ranch had that hop, right?
I don't know. Did it? You're telling me something I didn't know.
But yeah, unless you're talking about like a Golden Monkey, you know what I mean? You don't really hear too much about Victory, man.
Yeah, well, and especially not around here. You probably hear about it more up in PA, like bars around there. You know what I mean? It's probably almost like how, Bonesaw and Tonewood and all them are around here, What am I hearing? What is
that? What's going on there, Gabe?
This guy getting eaten by a dinosaur, or what's going on?
I don't know, dude. It's like all this crunching noise.
Do we need to call for help, dude? Are you okay over there? Did you fall off the building?
Gabe, you might want to try to reconnect, man. I'm going to just drop you right now because it's sounding a little strange.
That's maybe, dude, listen, I'm not saying it's aliens.
He's a great guy. I know he just came back.
Cool shit, dude.
True, I want to get him on.
One of my favorite people that comes on this show, dude. One of my top 3 favorites on this show, dude. That dude is a cool cat.
Oh man, he's so much.
So I'm trying to drink a little slower tonight. So I'm about to finish this one. Try not to talk too much and say too much, but
no, dude, screw that comment. I know,
don't even bring it up. I'm playing.
Last week,
so
you had the rundown of the draft. You did a great job on it.
I think I'm getting ready for beer number 2. If you want to do what's in your fridge,
right. Let's do that.
Because you know what, there was a few weeks there where I was slacking on the beer fridge. I didn't have a lot of stuff in there, but I upped my info a little bit.
Maybe some monkish, I don't know what's in your fridge.
Wow. Yep.
So we got RAR, Fidens, Root and Branch, Treehouse, and I think that's RAR, Fidens, Treehouse, Root and Branch.
Top fucking breweries right there, dude.
Yeah, especially
like it. Fidens always good. Treehouse always good. And what's that? Root and Branch, man. So you got cans of Root and Branch? I don't think I ever used cans of Root and Branch. Huh. Nice.
Yeah, I just
always get the growlers. Yeah, Matt at Bobcat always gets growlers of stuff.
It's a collab with Brujos. And if you know about Brujos, they're like the Troon of the West Coast. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, this beer is pretty damn good, dude. When I first had it the other day, I was like, it's too sweet, man, because it has that fruitiness hops and then oats with the nice sugary big body. But
right.
Yeah. I think like after you go from a Mas Fuego that's like really hoppy to this, it's like kind of.
So Mas Fuego's what, like 8.6%? What's that ABV on the one you're drinking now?
It's probably about 8% too.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see.
Going with beer number 2. From one of our favorite breweries, any of us that are hop heads, it is the Farmer from Fiden's.
Damn. Nice.
It's a good one. It's Mosaic, Citric, Galaxy, and Nelson. Is there a better Mount Rushmore of hops? I don't know.
Citric, Galaxy, and Mosaic. Wow.
Hold on. Good, Mosaic, dude. Citric, Galaxy, and Nelson.
And Nelson. Damn, dude. That's hitting all of them right there.
That's that's the 4-run home run, as they call it, the grand slam. The fucking salami. Bada boom, bada bing, you're out of there. Forget about it. Why don't you go fuck your mother? Just kidding. It's not offensive because it's satire.
This is 7.5, and this guy is Galaxy, Columbus, Lupulin, Citra, and double dry hop with Zaka.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good, dude. Icarus is always a good Jersey.
Icarus is a great New Jersey brewery.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe the Phillies swept the fucking Rays, dude. How great is that? 22-15 right now, man.
How great is it?
All right.
How great is it even more that we were down 5-1 in that game?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
5-1 in that game.
I hit up my buddy Tom. I'm like, dude, your bet's not looking so good, dude.
And listen, anybody, and I know a few that's been down, and they have. Philly's been harsh on the Phillies this year, man. They beaten their brow, dude. And I know a lot of people that have beaten this team down. But listen, this is a really good team. I don't know why everybody's so down on them. I know we lost a couple pieces here and there. But listen, I love Hoffman too. But have you seen Hoffman the last 2 games? He's blown like 2 games. I think his ERA is like 5.5 right now in the last 2 games. Not saying it was good, but listen. This Phillies team's really good. Everybody, please, I implore you, don't give up on them. Well, they're mirroring this Eagles team. If that's my case, that's my theory, then they win the whole fucking thing this year. We're going to have 2 parades in Philly. I'm saying it now in 2025.
Well, they were beating up Turner pretty bad. But yeah, Turner's playing pretty good, man. He's playing
Turner's
good ball.
Playing really good baseball. You know, he's playing really good baseball. Guys, we were burying too. Not so much me. Well, no, I did a little bit, but Rojas and Bohm are both playing really well right now. I know I used to get on Rojas like he drove me nuts with some of his bonehead stuff like in the field, but listen, he's been playing good ball. So Alec Bohm, since like the middle of May, is batting like 322. So everybody needs to lay off him a little bit. Let them go play. It's April. It's early May. You know, this is what it is. This is the type of baseball it is. Anybody gets so, worked up over April baseball. If you have the football mentality in a baseball season, you'll drive yourself mad. It's a marathon, not a sprint. While we're speaking of Phillies, can I say this too? I know, everybody, and I got him a little bit, but Max Kepler, big deal signing in the offseason. Listen, Max Kepler's been playing really good fucking ball. Can I read you Max Kepler's numbers right now against Juan Soto, who, by the way, just signed a $750 million deal with the Mets? Can I read you their stats in comparison?
Please do.
Max Kepler, we signed 1 year, I think, around the league minimum. Juan Soto, I think, just signed almost an $800 million deal, if not more. Max Kepler batting 269, Soto 258. Max Kepler 5 home runs, Soto 5 home runs. Max Kepler 10 RBIs, Soto 14. Yeah, he's got 4 more. Actually, Kepler had an RBI tonight. Max Kepler 831 OPS, Soto 829 OPS. So listen, anybody wants to complain about Kepler or, be like, we should have got Soto. Relax. Fucking relax.
And yeah,
that's what baseball's about.
We're going on a We're going on a
I got a comment I missed earlier. Jeff had a good one with when Gabe was like disappearing and all the sounds came up. He says sounds like aliens came from the NASDAQ lines to bring them back home.
It's because he said it's because we talked about it. Sorry about that, Gabe. We got you court tiptoeing through the tulips, kid. My bad.
He got caught. The aliens got him, dude.
Nice knowing you, brother. Represent for us.
Oh, Gabe's such a fucking good dude.
He's a great dude, man. Huge fan of Gabe. Also,
facts on Kepler, Greg said.
Also, while we're talking Phillies, I just wanted to bring up something. Maybe it doesn't mean much now. This is early May, but it might come around late July. And you can add maybe a major arm. Andrew Painter, our number one prospect in the minor leagues, top 5 prospect in the country of any team. Big right-handed pitcher. He just the other day transferred from low A ball down in Clearwater up to Lehigh Valley, which is AAA, which is the next step before the majors, everybody. His first start tonight, 3 innings pitched, no earned runs, 3 walks, a little high, 5 strikeouts on 60 pitches, topping over 98 miles an hour on the gun. This kid's the real deal. We don't always hit on pitchers in the Phillies farm system, but I think this kid's the real deal, and I think you bring him up late in the year and he becomes a playoff addition and helps you to win a World Series. I really do.
Nice. We gotta let's do our hit. Hit that like and subscribe button.
And share, please. Share. Help our algorithm out.
Let's get this one.
We need weed money.
Watch Dog Wrestling on YouTube. All right.
Yeah, DAWG. Check it out, dude. It's a great fucking league. It's a lot of fun.
And then what else we got? We got a couple of promos here. Dubby energy drink doesn't give you a buzz, or shakes or whatever. Promo code.
That's a buzz.
I don't give you a buzz too. Yeah. So hey, there you go. Promo code Big Gabe. Hit that QR code, and then we got Puff Sip Chat. If you're into cigars,
the best cigar industry in the world. Method Man actually is a member.
Big Game is the promo code. Hit that QR code. All righty. There we go. There's our promos.
I got fat bags of skunk. I got white owl blunts, and I'm about to go get lifted. Yes, I'm about to go get lifted. HUFF up as I roll on stuff. All right, so just kidding. I'm not doing the rap episode again. That was 2 weeks ago, guys. If you didn't watch it then, you missed out. It's on VHS. Check it out.
Yeah, it was the draft episode. Yeah, it was a lot of Ricky singing there.
A lot of good information.
Yeah,
I think the information you got on our podcast last week, if you're a true NFL and Eagles fan, I think you got great information. I think I put out great stats and to help kind of introduce the newcomers to this Eagles team, not only just the draftees, but the rookie free agents. So listen, tune into our show. It's not just funny and goofy, but you get legit stats. Check us out.
Hey,
me and DeeTer, the next ESPN. Remember on that movie with Tom Hanks where he's like, I'm the captain of the boat now. Me and DeeTer are ESPN now. I'm just kidding. Joking.
Oh my God.
America.
We got Gabe back from the aliens.
Nice.
He's back.
Yeah, sorry.
Gabe is back. The aliens didn't get him. All right.
We thought it was aliens, dude. We were sure of it.
So, what's we resigned Goedert.
How's it going, boys?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Is that, I said we re-signed Goedert.
Yes, which I like. And anybody who's following the show, I was hoping they would. I wish it would have been for a 3 or 4 year deal, but it's a 1 year, basically 10 million kind of prove it deal. Can you stay healthy? Almost like we gave Josh Sweat this year, and it ended up playing off for Josh Sweat. He got a big contract, and we won a Super Bowl. You'll probably see the same thing this year. The Eagles are going back to back. Dallas Goedert's going to have a great year and probably leave as a free agent and get really great money somewhere else. And that's part of the process. I love it.
Now, do you think this was always part of the plan, try to have him reevaluate or restructure his contract? Because we didn't pick up any tight ends in the draft or anything like that. Right?
We did not. But we did sign 2 tight ends quietly under the radar in the offseason.
Oh, okay.
But listen, and I'm not expecting big things. But listen, Goedert's back this year, and maybe that means they draft tight end early next year. I don't know.
I think we lost Gabe again. I think we did.
He looks like he's frozen. It's the aliens again, but it's different aliens. They froze his ass.
I imagine that building that he's at is probably like a bad signal.
Well, it's probably a structure that's meant for the comings and going of aliens and whatnot. Apparently.
Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah, the kid's got heart. He's got heart. He keeps on trying. Dude.
Gabe he's in our pack already, dude. He's part of the pack. I wanted to bring up. I know we do a podcast, and I know it's one of the most popular podcasts in the country. Thank you, America. Did you see Cooper DeJean and Reed Blankenship are starting a podcast?
No, but that's fucking great.
Yeah, the exciting whites, dude.
Oh shit! Here he's back again. We got signal now. We good?
Yeah.
All right.
It should be. I'm on freaking the 40th floor. It should be good.
Also, you know what I wanted to bring up? Remember the other day when I don't know, but anyway, Jeffrey Lurie was talking about he wants to bring back the fullback position to Philadelphia because they haven't had in a while. And also within the same time corresponding, Ben Van Summeren, our linebacker, transferred to fullback from our defense to our offense.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, do we really need a fullback?
Yes. And I love this move. And not only that, Ben Van Summeren played fullback with us already a couple times. I know we had him as a linebacker, but in college, when he started at the University of Michigan Wolverines, he was a fullback. Then he transferred to Michigan State and became a linebacker and got drafted when he's a linebacker. But he was a fullback too. This kid's a beast, dude. This kid's a battering ram, dude.
You're going to
save Saquon Barkley a lot of hits by this, is what they're saying.
It all depends. I mean, they're going to try to ban the tush push. They're thinking that's the reason why they're thinking about getting the fullback, because they're trying to ban the tush push.
That's a great point, and he's probably right. And listen, even if you ban the tush push, we have a quarterback that squats 800 pounds. We have, a left tackle that's 6'8", 360. I mean, believe me, if we want a 4th and 1, whether it's quarterback sneak or whoever you want to put in the backfield, nobody's stopping him. The Eagles have the biggest offensive line in football, and it's not even close. And they're the baddest, most toughest O-line in the league. With 4th and 1, fine, we can't tush push here. Boom, first down.
Hertz is an athletic freak at a quarterback.
800 pounds.
Yeah, dude. That's just insane, dude. Like, and then you have Barkley too in the background.
Right, who's squatting 900 pounds.
Nuts, dude.
They call him Quadzilla. And then you have AJ Dillon. Everybody forgot we just signed from the Green Bay Packers, who's a fucking monster. And they call him Quadzilla. He's never squat 900 pounds.
I think
that dude's a beast.
But a fullback is perfect because one, if you can motion the fullback and let him freaking give him a good running start like Canadian League and let him push. The tight end, obviously, you kind of want to use them as a safety valve. I'm talking about safety valves. Let's congratulate the Eagles for re-signing good class act Dallas Goedert.
Word up, cuz. Word the fuck up. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Dallas Goedert. It's the only time I've been a fan of Dallas anything in my life. Dallas Goedert's a good kid, man. He's a good person, and he's a great player. I know he gets hurt a lot, and that's why they're thinking about letting him go. But I'm glad they brought him back for another year.
Yeah, man, he's a big boy, dude. He's what you want as a tight end. But the injuries is a little much, but...
Yeah, that's the problem. Had he not been missing games every year, he'd probably be locked up for the next 3-4 years.
Well, if he wasn't as a big target as he was and like aggressive as he was, he probably wouldn't get as injured. So I mean, you get the coverage and go with it. You know what I mean? That's how
you're basically an offensive lineman that fucking catches pads.
Yeah.
Yeah, Also, can I bring up something real quick too? I know I just brought up Jordan Mailata. Eagles just quietly put an invite to 21-year-old rugby player Carson Patu, who, by the way, is 6 foot, 275. This guy is a fucking fire hydrant being shot out of a fucking rocket. We need to see some clips of this fucking kid. We thought we nailed it, and then Eagles are ahead of the curve. Jordan Mailata, former rugby player. Dude, DeeTer, this guy is a fucking battering ram.
So he's
Where do you see this kid? We just out of the Australian Rugby League.
He might be a gunner. He's good enough for a gunner. Special teams gunner.
The thing is, you can't teach aggressiveness. If somebody's got aggressiveness,
you can't teach tough.
Right. So if somebody's got that, you gotta fucking play on that, man.
Yeah, and these rugby players are tough, DeeTer. Jordan Mailata is probably one of the toughest people in the league. Did you see the one time he's running around acting like he's Kane from Batman? He's like, "Oh, I didn't know what would break first, your body or your mind." I loved it. I was like, "Nice." He's never there bowling people, dude.
Yeah, the way he just pushes people out of the way with like one fucking arm, man. It's just like, wow, dude.
Dude's a fucking beast. He's like a dancing bear, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. Oh shit.
So yeah,
we're gonna freaking do this. I think this year we're gonna have to be over there, and maybe we could grab another person for our show.
We should do our show from an Eagles game, dude.
Where should
we? You know how fucking balls to the wall that would be? Oh,
you wouldn't be able to hear us. Do you guys not understand that?
Find a section like back a little bit.
In the parking lot,
pre-game or post-game.
We could do tailgating.
Yeah, we should probably do pre-game because post-game we're all gonna be shit-faced. 17 Coors Lights later.
Yeah, that'd be the way to go, dude. Pre-game.
Say welcome to the show. Yes, we're drinking light beer, but we are at an Eagles game, so it's going to get more entertaining as we go along.
Yeah, I know. We'll zoom out like it'd be #1 rated podcast. By the way, I just want to say, DeeTer, I'm sure I know you've had it. I'm not sure I gave you. This Fiden's the Farmer is one of the best IPAs I've ever had, and that's saying something. I mean, yeah, that's a top 5 IPA, man. That's expertly well crafted, man. Geez, that's a 5 all day.
I don't think I had the Farmer, man. Yeah.
Really?
Nah. I've had a lot of Fidens, man, but not the Farmer. The pictures of it, man, look awesome. It's like a milky, chalky color.
Well, you know what it is? The Farmer, you've heard of the Butcher and the Vegan from Fidens?
Yeah, right.
It's a cuvee of them.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's called the Farmer. It's grown a new beer out of 2 different beers. So you take the Butcher and the Vegan, and you combine it, it's like a cuvee, and you have the Farmer.
Cuvee. All right.
Yeah, or a QV, whatever. Some people like to say QV.
I used to say
QV.
Cuvee. It's good to have the correct terminology.
Well, listen, I'm part knowledge. Dude. I know I talk too much, but I'm part knowledge.
There you go.
Oh, on a freaking.
I'm right though, tits. I like big tits, and I'm all that, and a fat bowl of grits. Oh,
nice. Whoa! Oh, just on a fun note here, we have the first American Pope.
I'm not getting any religion stuff right now. I'm not. Nope, I'm out.
In the Super Bowl, there's a strong possibility.
Yeah, we try to stay away from religion and politics on the show, but it is. Yeah,
it's always bad news.
Pretty neat to have an American Pope. I will say that was pretty cool.
So you know what also is great?
He was reporting on this. ESPN had coverage. It's crazy.
Did you? Did anybody else see the Phillies are 8-3-1 in their series this year? Out of 12 series, we won 8 of them. Meanwhile, there's people burying this Phillies team and bashing them every day. Yeah. You won 8 of 12 series. Do you know what that accumulates to through October?
Right. Well, you said it in the beginning. Guys, it's the people that have this like football mentality that like, oh yeah, we just won
every
the Super
single
Bowl.
game. Oh, they suck. Fire Rob Thompson. Fire the hitting coach.
There's like 150 games, man. So I mean, it's a marathon.
There's more than that. There's 162. This is a fucking marathon.
It's a marathon.
No sprint.
All-Star break. Everyone knows that.
What's that, Gabe?
The baseball season don't start till after the All-Star break. Do I want?
Amen, dude. I agree totally.
Exactly.
Great
point. For the playoffs to start off now because the Padres will be in, and there'll be no freaking. The way it looks like, Philly would have the last spot. They go San Francisco Padres and then freaking Philly.
You know, in a weird way, I feel like that almost plays better for not only the Phillies, but all Philadelphia teams. It's almost like last year we were the number 1 seed. Whenever there's any expectations on a Philly team, it's almost they kind of falter. And then it's the Rocky mentality. But when you make us the underdog, put me as the wild card, not the division league. I feel like Philly teams always do. But I don't know if it's a mindset that is so ingrained into this area, but I'm telling you, the Philly teams always do better in any underdog scenario you can give a Philly team.
I feel like if we're coasting, if we're just coasting, I feel like it's bad luck. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we need some like
tell us we can't.
Yeah, that's
tell us we can't. But that was like Rocky, dude. I'm telling you, I feel like the Rocky is a life of its own. Philadelphia should be renamed Rocky because that's how this city goes, man.
That's how we're looked at too. Anywhere we go, like they're always playing Rocky's song and shit.
Scrappy, the guy, the engine that never could but did. You know what I mean? Just fucking nobody, gave him any respect. Yeah, that's how this city is. To tell us we can't, make us the underdog. Think about it, this Super Bowl. The Super Bowl before this. I think the Super Bowl before that against the Patriots, every time I think the Eagles were underdogs.
Yeah.
They won 2 and 3 of them.
Yeah. And then the one we lost
should have won the second one.
Right, exactly. I was just about to say that, dude. I was like, that was a pretty goddamn close game, dude.
No, the freaking second time they went to the Super Bowl, I thought that I was going to see a shutout. I've never seen a shutout in the Super Bowl. Even though I told Turkey earlier, though, that last play with Kenny Pickett, we should have been on there. You could have kneeled the ball. Me and Turkey could have just high-fived each other when we ran the play.
Yeah, Gabe, Ed DeeTer, think about this, right? Think about this 30 years from now, though, as an Eagles fan, right? The Kenny Pickett story. Think about this. Grew up an Eagles fan, goes right across the state to, University of Pitt plays, has a great career. He's drafted in Pittsburgh. He stays in state. He's still an Eagles fan. And eventually he ends up on the Eagles, right? He gets to beat Dallas in the regular season when Jalen was out.
Yeah.
And then took snaps and won a Super Bowl. This is going to be a Lifetime movie, dude.
Yeah.
On the Lifetime channel.
And where's he at now? Is he on the Browns or something?
Yeah, that poor guy. But dude, he'll make the best of it. That kid's a winner. Speaking of which, backup quarterbacks. How about the kid we drafted from Syracuse? It's a Mount Laurel kid. He's a Mount Laurel kid, and he led the nation in passing yards this past year, and is like a 90% win clip in college.
Did you want to say anything, Gabe, on Pickett? I heard you trying to chime in there.
Sorry.
Not much. I mean, he got to make the last play of the game. If he retires now, he retired. He went out the way you're supposed to be, Super Bowl winner.
Yeah.
Imagine you could tell that to your grandkids.
I mean, it's a kneel down, but it's still a play that ended the game.
And he had more. He had more than one snap in that game.
Well, yeah, the backup, the drafted quarterback, man, is right out of our backyard, man. Like, dude, right around.
Well, and Philly is a quarterback factory. We have Jalen Hurts, MVP of the Super Bowl. Tanner McKee, who is the next Tom Brady, and then you got this fucking kid you just drafted from Syracuse. All 3 of these are going to be great starters in this league at some point in their career. You heard it here first. Remember this episode. All 3, future Pro Bowlers and what have you after that.
Syracuse was a pretty decent team, right, in college.
Yeah, they were a solid team, and he led the fucking whole nation in passing yards. They were like 4,800.
That's good shit, man.
Yeah, man. That kid, he's a player, dude. He's not. I watched one of his plays in a big time game against a conference rival, and he's taking off a right guard. He's going down 9 yards to the end zone, and he's got 3 guys on defense bearing down. You know what I mean? Like looking to fucking kill him. Most guys would have made the right, went out of bounds. Now he John Elway'd it. He went for the extra 6 yards and leaped and got the. That told me all I need to know about this kid. The kid's got heart, dude. You can't teach that either. You don't teach tough.
Who's your college team there, Gabe? Who do you got for college football?
I normally go for San Diego State.
Good program, man. In a lot of sports,
and then I go University of North Carolina because that's where I was born.
Oh,
So,
Tar Heels, baby. That's my college team. My college basketball. Grew up a huge Jordan fan, man. Huge fucking Jordan fan. I was a Bulls fan before I was a 76ers fan. I'll say that out loud. When I was a young kid, yes, I was. I was a Michael Jordan fan.
How could you not like Jordan, dude? Jordan was awesome.
Dude, he was the best ever. He's the best ever.
I'm pretty sure everybody had a Jordan.
Oh yeah,
jersey,
dude.
You know what I mean?
You know how many cards I collected too? The basketball cards with fucking Jordan. I got like 3 different Jordan jerseys. North Carolina, in my closet now. So, Jordan's the best ever.
Well, we're getting to that hour mark. Gabe, thank you so much for being on the show, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure, man. Pleasure.
Great to see you, Gabe.
You too, Ricky.
Ricky, always a good time.
Always great hanging out with y'all, man. This is one of the funnest part of my weeks, man. I look forward to it every single week. Can't wait for Thursdays.
Let's get a view of the background now with the lights going down, man.
Oh, dude, look at that, man.
Dude, sharp,
Two birds, one show. That's our prettiest fucking go-out scene ever. Look at that.
San Diego.
That's the good life right there. That's it. Doesn't get better than that.
Yeah. It's retirement. You gotta live your best life.
Amen, brother. if you ain't living, you're dying. I'd rather be living.
I don't have a super.
People are like, you only live once. I'm like, nah, you only die once, man. You live every day.
That's shit. A show. All right, boys.
All right,
a show.
Y'all have a good night out there. All right.
Peace.
See you.
Yeah.